then I'll have the governor for Nandi County take over the program. So let's have the school anthem and the school chant, then the governor Nandi County can immediately take over. School anthem. Let us be upstanding for the school anthem in respect and honor of their anthem. Twende kazi tafadhali.
In the islands of our states lies a pride of much greatness, pride that pursues excellence. Together we keep the pace. Best performance is our guide, making dreams and visions real. In a school of splendidness, the joy and love we share as we strive to excel, be the best among the best, to the skies and beyond. We will soar forevermore with industry, integrity, service and humility. 'Tis our breath to talk ever. Oh Lord, bless our school. God bless our school. Kapsabet.
Let us kindly take our seats. Your Excellency, sijui kama hiyo ilitengenezwa kama ushatoka. I was waiting to see you get into it, but labda watatupatia script. Why don't we put our hands together now as we welcome Governor Sang to come and take over the program. Welcome, sir.
God is good. God is good. And all the time. Asante sana. Your Excellency, the President Kapsabet Boys High School fraternity, you know, we have not had a patron for the last 2-3 years since we lost Mzee Moi, the second president of the Republic of Kenya. And today we have the privilege of unveiling our new patron for Kapsabet High School, none other Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya. Another applause for the patron. The clergy, the teaching fraternity led by our chief principal, the board of governors led by Professor Mining, the parents of Kapsabet Boys, the clergy led by our bishops, and our Kapsabet Boys students, both Kapsabet High School and Kapsabet Primary School. We want to take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to thank you for finding time to come and celebrate our centenary, to grace our centenary celebrations here in Kapsabet. We waited for you last year, but we understood because it fell within the third term, a time when the school was preparing for exams. But we are very excited, Your Excellency, that you found time to be here today. And we appreciate your coming. And for the school fraternity, before we get into the discussions on, there are a few of the remarks. First, we want to thank the government of Kenya, led by yourself, for the support that you have given this school. And Your Excellency, to pass that appreciation and also to welcome us to this school, I want to invite the Chief Principal of Kapsabet High School. Let us appreciate our Chief Principal as he comes. Karibu sana, Chief Principal.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, the President, who is also the patron of the school, Lordship, the bishops who are here, our great students, our dear parents, and all the friends of Kapsabet Boys, the Alumni Association who are here, led by our patron. Will not take long because of time. I've been given a very short time because we had a small discussion with our patron, and I've been able to present most of the issues. For issues of just clarification, I want to welcome His Excellency the President, who is actually alumni, and the second president to come from this school. We are very proud of him because one story tells us from the story of the archives that our student number 5065 joined this school in 1985 in Form 5. Now, as if that's not enough with the number, also he slept in Chariot Dome, Cube 5, and is the 5th president of this country. He is coming again to celebrate when we are actually turning, when this school was established in 1925, and currently we are turning 100 in this 2025. Seemingly the lucky number for the president, our patron, is 5. So His Excellency tells he was here in Form 5, and he was doing A-level, something very unique, additional maths, chemistry, and geography. And the records of the principal at that time, Mr. Singoe, indicates that our president was in character outstanding, and even the records show that he was paying a fee of 2610 per term at that time, which he cleared. Now, our patron again is very interesting. His certificate when he was leaving was clear, up to even the caution money he paid to the cent. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. So these are the records from the principal's office, Mr. Singoe, and the team of the principals who are here. So our archive is alive. So let me again thank His Excellency that we have actually been privileged to have had also our former president, second president of this republic, whom I don't know whether he's aware they shared just a similar, just 5 number. Former president was 506, and our current patron is 5065. Leadership is made here. Now, allow me, Your Excellency, to introduce our teachers who are before us. Kindly stand for the president and wave. That's a team of 110 teachers. Please wave to the president. Thank you so much. Our parents who are here, please kindly wave to the president. You are there. Thank you so much. Our BOM, we have been told the time is not on our side. Where are you? Board of Management, please raise up your hand. They are there. Thank you so much. Our alumni, because they are all over. Please wave again to the president. You are here somewhere. Thank you so much. Then, His Excellency, we are also one school from ECD. Those children you saw were actually from Kapsabet Boys. When we moved to the upper school, we were gracious enough to donate to the community the school, which is our day school. Where are the young ones at the primary and the junior school? Please stand for the president. I know you will not be seen. Please stand up. The primary, junior, JSS, and the ECD. Those are the ones. They are in day school, and they were so excited to see you, your president. So it's a community of 3,101 registration. We're happy for that. We are happy for that. Now, allow me again, His Excellency, to thank our parents of this school and our great students. The students of grade 10, please wave to the president. Where are you? There are 1,000. You can see those ones. They are there. Wave, 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 wave. That is the army in the house, the maroon. Then Form 3, where are you? Wave to the president. They are there. Thank you. They are there. Again, very well to the president. Patron, lazima one. Now the senior class, Form 4. The Alvaredas, where are you? Wale wazee, fanya hiyo kitu. fanya hiyo kitu to the president. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Those are your alma mater who are seated before us. Now, I do not know if I can really be able to, but I'll manage. We have also the former principals of this school. Let me recognize Mike Singoe, Kimunai Tireto, Elgana Lagat, and Cleophas Tirop. Where are you, gentlemen? Stand up. Because these are guys who really laid the foundation for this school. Thank you. Clap for them. Those are our teachers. Thank you so much. Our neighboring school, Namgoi Secondary School, where are you? Namgoi are there. Thank you, good neighbors. Thank you so much. Where you went also, Your Excellency, Admission 616, Wareng High School. Where are you, our dear ones? They are there. They are there. They are there, Your Excellency. The story of this school is not complete until we have Wareng, because that's where you began your journey of O level to A level. So we cannot actually wish away that one. Now, the old boys of who came to give back, teachers of this school. Where are you, those ones who, the teachers who came to give back? Well, please stand up. Those are the teachers who wish to came back here. They are teaching in this school, and we want to ask all the old boys, please come back in different ways to give back to your school. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, I don't want to say much. I want to believe that there are some things I've submitted to you. Of course, the infrastructure of this school is still requires a lot of uplift. The classrooms, the STEM complex, we require more science laboratories, we require dormitories. We also require sports facilities for our school. And I think in partnership, we have done also solarization with KCB. So we are happy. Still, we are managing with a few teachers on board. That's what something I cannot say, because being a patron, you can be able to really get us most of the things which you have discussed. Your Excellency, I will not take time. I know you have all my notes. Being the patron, you will say all, including and the ones I have not mentioned. We are so happy, very happy indeed, that our president is here, our patron is here. So let me not just go round and round. He understands we have shared all the notes, and he'll be willing to share more than that. For that, Your Excellency, God bless Kapsabet, God bless our school, and thank you for coming to grace this occasion. God bless you.
Another applause for the Chief Principal, please. Your Excellency, one of the requests that the Chief Principal, of course, we have made to you, but did not mention here, but I think it would be important, is that you owe these boys a bus. Your Excellency, when you came here with the president, the then President Uhuru Kenyatta, he promised us a bus, and you are the one who brought him here. You are then the Deputy President. Some times back, Your Excellency, we had an accident where this school lost their bus. Their bus was written off in an accident in Baringo. So literally, the school is low on capacity for them to move. And these boys require that support. And I'm sure, Your Excellency, that you will be able. Utafanya hiyo kitu. We are very happy with you. Your Excellency, you attended 100-year celebration in one of the schools in the Republic. We keenly followed your speech there, but we also followed what you gave them. So we are more proud of what you gave them, but we are most proud of what you told them about Kapsabet boys. So, Your Excellency, I am sure you will not disappoint us as our patron with regard to that request. On behalf of all the alumni who are here, on behalf of all the old boys, let me invite PS Chris Kipto on behalf of all of us. He is going to speak on behalf of all of us. I think all the alumni, we have recognized all the alumni. Can we stand, the entire team, including our patron? All of them, some of them are dressed in a manner you couldn't tell that they were alumni. They would pass for students of Kapsabet High School right now. Let us appreciate them as I ask PS Kipto to speak on behalf of all of us as alumni. Karibu PS.
Thank you, Governor. Your Excellency, I would like to say I'm happy to be back to where I started. I was here in 1983 to 1986. I started in Form 1 Central, and Kipsang Belio was in Form 1 West. Kipsang, maybe you can stand so that people can see you. Please come over. Maybe my colleague PSS who are here, you know. And I was in Sogom dormitory. I don't know, members of Sogom. I was a prefect in Sogom. That's why you see. And I was also chairman of Wildlife Club and Young Farmers. I was also an athlete. I was running cross country, but when I was in Form 2, I felt if I continued, it would take a lot of my time, so I left and concentrated on my studies. Your Excellency, this is a school that you also came, and I think it's not fair for me to speak when you are going to speak on our behalf as patron. I just want to say, I want to encourage all the alumni. We are going to work with under you as our patron, maybe with all the alumni. We want to set up an endowment fund, and I'm appealing to all those who have gone through this school to put in that endowment fund so that students who are not able to pay school fees at least will be paid from that endowment fund. And I'm going to provide the leadership on that together with my colleagues who are here. Just because they are PSS and I'm donating my time, I would like Kipsang Belio and Ngeno just to say hello. Welcome.
Okay, thank you very much. Belio Kipsang is my name. I was in Cheruyo dormitory. Same year as Kipto 83, though I was here for A-level, so I was here 83 to 88. Asanteni sana.
Festus Ngeno, PS Environment and Climate Change. I was here 95 to 98, Toyoi dormitory. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, I want to take this opportunity to recognize all the other leaders present here. And I want to start with the members of the County Assembly. Members of the County Assembly, can we be upstanding? Both from Nandi, from Wasingishu, from Elgeyo Marakwet. I've seen quite a number of them. Your Excellency, that is the team working with us in county governments. Tuwapigie makofi. And of course, the area member of County Assembly, Your Excellency, is a very young man, your friend Vincent Ruto. He just got elected the other day. It's one of, we had a by-election here and he got elected as the MCA under UDA. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. We have members of serving in various parastatals, directors, managing directors, and senior government officials. Can we be upstanding? All the directors, including our first governor, Dr. Cleophas Lagat, serving as chairman, together with that entire team. Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali. Let me ask the members of parliament to be upstanding. On their behalf, we will have the area member of parliament greeting all of us, but let me introduce the members of parliament present. Let us be upstanding. Mheshimiwa Zipora Kering, member of Yala, tumpigie makofi. Mheshimiwa Kitur, member of parliament for Nandi Hills constituency and also chairman of Constitution Oversight Committee in Parliament. Tumpigie makofi. Engineer, Mheshimiwa Marian Kitany from Aldai. Tumpigie makofi. Mheshimiwa Engineer Joseph Lelmengit, member of parliament for Mgwen. Tumpigie makofi. Mheshimiwa Julius Meli, chairman education and member of parliament Tindred. Mheshimiwa Cynthia Muge, member of parliament Nandi County, women rep wetu, tumpigie makofi. We have also Mheshimiwa let me invite Mheshimiwa Polo, the area member of parliament, to speak on our behalf in a minute. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Polo.
God is good and all the time. Tusalamiane angani. Asanteni sana. Excellency, President and the church, the clergy, the bishops, and allow me to ride on all protocols observed. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for coming to Kapsabet Boys. I must also say that I'm an alumni of Kapsabet Boys. I am admission number 6425, and I started in Kaburwa and later went to Kimalel. I think at that time it was Lesos. So the people from Lesos, can you put your hands up? Lesos House, thank you so much. I don't want to say much, Excellency, but I'm really very happy that I'm here today being one of the people who are mentored in this particular school. At that time, there was a principal called J.P. Mackenzie. And we will never forget J.P. Mackenzie because of what he did in this school. Later, as we were leaving, we also got a new principal called Mr. Lagat. And unlike J.P. Mackenzie, Mr. Lagat was very difficult and very stubborn. And that is why we named him Concrete. And I left while we left him Concrete, and I think that is the time when Governor Sang and Cherargei came and found him here. But what I will not forget about Kapsabet Boys, and I would like to encourage all of you Kapsabet Boys, you are in a premier school. You are in a school that has brought 2 presidents. I here, being a member of parliament, am also a product of this school. J.P. Mackenzie taught us some good things of Kapsabet Boys. And when you go out there, you need to be different. He taught us how to walk the Kapsabet style. He said when you're in the village, musitembe kombo, you need to walk the Kapsabet style. And one thing that he taught us also is how to write letters. Excellency, we were from Kapsabet Girls a few minutes ago. And I'm very sure that one time in life, there will also be a president from Kapsabet Girls because our wives were from Kapsabet Girls. And I want to teach you boys how to write letters. Mr. Mackenzie told us that you do not write dear sweetheart. He said you write dear cardiac mellitus. Do you know what cardiac mellitus means? It means that the deepest of your heart, so that when a girl from Alliance or when a girl from Kapsabet Girls reads your letter, they have to go to the dictionary to know what it means. And that is what Kapsabet Boys is. Otherwise, I don't want to say much. I don't want to say so much because I know there will be time for us to speak out there on the development of Chesume. But what I might just speak, Your Excellency, is that while we were in this school, and I know you also know it too well, this school has grown. When it rains, there is a lot of mud. So what I am requesting you is that at least we will help each other. Let's talk to Kura. As you are developing Kapsabet, please spare around a kilometer or 2 to at least put tarmac within this institution going towards the primary side. And again, these teachers, very lovely teachers, I came here one time, and many of them were crying. Now that Baba umefika hapa sasa, we had around 15 or 20 teachers who are for BOM. But I know now that you have come, wewe weka wote permanent and pensionable, na tuende mbele Kapsabet Boys. Otherwise, I don't want to say much. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. Na siku ile nilikuja, niliwawachia mkate, lakini leo siwawachii kwa sababu baba ako. So wakati unaongea Excellency, unajua kuna vijana wanataka mkate. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Another applause for Mheshimiwa Polo. Mheshimiwa Polo, you are lucky.
My dormitory was Sogom.
My house was Baringo. Unfortunately, it has been brought down. So I hope they preserved somehow, because now we have no memories of our dormitory. We have other leaders present. Mheshimiwa Cherargei, our senator, tumpigie makofi. Karibu sana, Senator. 1 minute. Karibu sana.
Your Excellency, with your permission, just under 1 minute, since I'm an alumni of this school, my admission is 8708, Form 1 West to Form 4 West. I was in Elgon Dome, Tibingot House. Wapi watu wa Elgon Dome, Mama, it was brought down also. So, Your Excellency, I want to thank you. I think mine, on behalf of all these leaders, is to thank you for being here, for being an alumni of this school, for being the patron. Na nataka nikushukuru because, Your Excellency, today, when some of us were growing up, wakati tukiwa hapa Kapsat Boys, hii drive ilikuwa matope. So when you used to come from Elgon Dome, by the time you are in class, imechafuka, na mwalimu principal concrete, anapita na wewe. So it was a lot of problems. So I agree with what they have been made. Your Excellency, there are teachers, ama principals who have been here. I think I met concrete, kwa sababu alikuwa anakuwa ngumu kama Kong. And then I met Cleophas Tirop. I think Tirop has done very well. Ile kama uko na kazi kidogo, he did mentor this school, and of course our brother, Principal Mayo. But I think my life in this school was very good. Although some of us, Your Excellency, we were just there. But we thank God, because at least we were just there. And I know a number of us are there. We were just there. So we thank God. And I want to say this school, Your Excellency, should be the school of leadership. I know the second president is the late Moi, yourself now, and possibly the 6th and the 7th president will likely come from this school, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, we want to thank you in conclusion, because I know we are pressed for time. We are in Jepteret Girls. You have supported them, Your Excellency. We went to Kapsabet Girls. You have supported them. And also Kapsabet School for the Deaf, where you have given them 5 million to do. Your Excellency, there is a school called Namgoi Secondary School. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, because this school, led by Principal Mayo, has stood with by mentoring Namgoi and direct the CS Migoso Gamba, just to do something in Namgoi, so that was Yone Wivu na Kapsabet Boys. And you know, we were told to be good neighbors, Your Excellency. So I think schools in Nandi and across the region, you have given them the support. I want to encourage the boys to keep up the good work. We are proud of you. May God continue to guide you. You continue to working hard. Na wale 2027 mutatoka, munajua mahali pa kwenda. Because the patron is here. I don't want to say much. God bless you so much. We wish you well. Asanteni sana.
On behalf of all the lady leaders here, our women rep for 1 minute, Mheshimiwa Cynthia Muge, tumpigie makofi.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, on behalf of the ladies who are not alumni of the Kapsabet boys, and on behalf of the people that went to the polling stations like myself, allow me to say congratulations to Kapsabet boys for hitting 100 years of excellence. I want to tell the great boys that are in Kapsabet boys that may you continue to row, because you have said that the row must be, you said what? What did you say the row does? The row is paramount. So you must continue rowing so that the row can be paramount. Again, you said the lion shall never eat grass. May the lion of Kapsabet boys never eat grass. May you continue excelling. May you continue hoisting the flag of Nandi and hoisting the flag of Kenya. Your Excellency President, you know that this school is a Kenyan school. You will find a student all the way from Garissa and all the way to Kapserton village where I come from. So we all appreciate Kapsabet boys. May it continue living long. And Your Excellency, the principal of Ngobut Ketit Koites Mamegamasin, Kongoit Namgoi Secondary School, so that it can also accommodate all the students that come from here. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Also, Your Excellency, we have my colleague from Elgeyo Marakwet, Governor Wesley Rotich from Elgeyo Marakwet. Karibu sana. That's 1 minute. Tumpigie makofi Governor Wesley Rotich.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya and the patron of the mighty Kapsabet boys, all protocols of love. Bwana asifiwe. Yes, my name is Wesley Rotich from Elgeyo Marakwet County. I was not in Kapsabet boys for the start. Mimi ni wale wa polling station, lakini Your Excellency, tangu ingie kuwa president, I think all those polling stations are now coming up. That's why some of us are even here. But Your Excellency, there is one thing I want to congratulate you for the job you have done here today. Your Excellency, I've been with you from morning to this time, but there is one thing you are doing. Apart from all this infrastructural improvement that you are doing for Kenya and all schools across the country, and specifically even the schools today, including Kapsabet boys, Your Excellency, you are doing one important thing that is not even attached to finances, is not attached to infrastructure, is not attached to anything. Your Excellency, you can imagine a young man here who has seen your admission number. I can imagine what goes through their heads. They know it is possible to make it from Kapsabet boys. It's possible to be someone from this very humble beginning to be someone. Your Excellency, we thank you very much. We wish you all the best. Continue inspiring the young people. Nilikuona ukiwa na blazer. Your Excellency, vile umekuja, I want to join polo. Wakati umefika na hiyo blazer, Your Excellency, that blazer is very expensive. Lazima vijana leo wachangamke. Thank you very much. And Your Excellency, there is one thing I want you to make policy. I want you to make policy one thing. The principal of Kapsabet boys, I've seen him, and I've seen what he's doing in Kapsabet boys. There is a big problem in mentorship of leadership in all our schools across the country. What you have done in Kapsabet boys, mentoring Kapsabet primary school and attaching it, Your Excellency, if possible, make it policy across the country so that the big schools, those who have capacity, can be able to mentor the small ones so that we have Kenya moving together as a whole. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Asante sana, Your Excellency, Governor Wesley Rotich. So, Your Excellency, today we are happy. We have presented our issues to you. I am sure when you come to speak, you will be able to share. And we are now not presenting to just the President of Kenya, but to our patron. And I'm sure that engagement, in fact, there is some of the recommendations that you have shared with us about some of the priorities within our school.
Governor, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, and student number 5065, an alumni of
ambition and a dream whose true meaning I did not yet fully understand. That was 41 years ago. Yet, standing here today, the same memories remain as vivid as though it all happened yesterday. I remember the classrooms. I remember Cheruya dormitory, cubicle number 5. The laboratories and the playground. I remember more specifically the school canteen.
And student number 5065, an alumni of Kapsabet Boys High School. All distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon. You must have heard PS Chris Kiptor say that he left Kapsabet High School to go to another school for higher, even more higher learning before joining the university. I also went to that school directly. I didn't need to come through Kapsabet to go to that higher school. Your Excellency, first of all, let me say congratulations to all the alumni of this school and congratulations to Kapsabet Boys High School for the great work and the tradition established in this a school as a high school. This is a center of excellence insofar as matters leadership are concerned in the Republic of Kenya. Your Excellency, there is something I've noticed since working with you. that you are not just a leader. You are two things. One, a leader of leaders, but number two, you are a mentor of leaders. From the time I joined your school of leadership, I have realized that you mentor others and you have grown other leaders, not just here, but across the country, because you take keen interest in those who want to pursue leadership, and you take leadership seriously. Let me tell this to the Republic. For those of us who have worked with President Ruto, we know one thing. He's disciplined when it comes to time. He doesn't take his job as a politician as an afterthought. He takes it as a clear profession. He takes keener interest in everything he does, and he calculates everything he does to the final end. And for those of us who have had that close interaction with the president, there must be traits of leadership that they learned from Kapsabet High School, and therefore congratulations to this school. For the students who are in this school, President Ruto is the first president produced in the Republic of Kenya. Former presidents who have been there before were born before the Republic of Kenya was established. The first president since Kenya was established as a republic after 1963 is President William Samoei Ruto. And we know and we are proud that he is not just a president produced in this country, he is also the first president produced in a university, homegrown university here in Kenya. And therefore, when we think about education, when he speaks about education, his passion about education is the model of competence-based education is well crafted and well refined, because we have a president who understands the education of Kenya. And we want to tell you, congratulations, Your Excellency. We support you. The last thing I'd like to say is that to all students in this school, you would never have had a better mentor than President William Samoei Ruto. You have no reason. You have actually not even have a reason to have an A-. You are supposed to excel in everything because you have the best mentors in this republic. With those many remarks, I wish you the very best. I wish you a successful 100 years ahead. And I believe that the traits that we learn from this school, we will also take it to our schools. For some of us who went to even other greater schools like St. Patrick's High School, Iten. Your Excellency, it is now my greatest pleasure and honor to invite the Minister of Education, my friend and my brother, Honorable Julius Migos of Ogamba, to come and address this gathering and invite you. Pigia ye makofi.
Thank you, thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, allow me to ride on the protocols already established and state that it is a great honor. It is a great honor for me to join you in this visit to your alma mater. I thank you most sincerely, Your Excellency, for finding time out of your very busy schedule to join the Kapsabet High School fraternity for these centennial celebrations. May I also thank the Board of Management, the principal, staff, and students of this great school for working hard to make this event a reality. This event is remarkable for a number of ways. Firstly, Your Excellency, it is a reunion of old boys of this great institution. It is also an opportunity to walk down the memory lane to where it all began and to reflect on your collective and individual experiences in this school and how they have shaped your lives to date. Your Excellency, secondly, it is a chance to reconnect with your alma mater, to assess the progress that it has made over the years and over the past century, the challenges that it has faced, and the opportunities that lie ahead. Through today's event, Your Excellency, the current students, the teachers have the opportunity to reconnect with this institution's past as represented by these old boys and former teachers and the stories and narratives that shaped their lives here and after. Similarly, the old boys and former teachers can have a feel of the Kapsabet High School of today and now, how it used to be and how it no longer is and how it still is. These intergenerational exchanges is inspiring and assuring. It is a lesson in both change and continuity. Your Excellency, today also signifies the place of alumni in our educational institutions. It is a demonstration that the community of a school is not just made up of those who are in this institution today. Even those who have been there before still form part and parcel of an institution's fraternity. The alumni of an institution are its finest and best brand ambassadors. Their mere existence provides an institution with credibility and builds the confidence of the current and prospective students. Indeed, it tells us in the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 44, that every tree is known by its own fruit. And for Kapsabet High School, Your Excellency, you certainly stand out as its most eminent ambassador. Your Excellency, these intergenerational linkages between the alumni and the current students also denote sustainability. To say today's centennial celebrations are not just a tribute to the school's longevity, perhaps more importantly, the celebrations affirm the fact that where an institution establishes its relevance in imparting knowledge and shaping lives, then its existence will be guaranteed across generations. This is why, Your Excellency, under your visionary leadership, we are working to build an education system that focuses on equipping learners with the skills they need to thrive in the modern world. We are working to build an education system that is globally competitive and future-proof. Only by doing so shall future generations gather to celebrate milestones like we are celebrating today. It is befitting, therefore, Your Excellency, that I take this opportunity to thank you for the dedication and foresight with it occurred to me that this school, having produced 2 presidents out of 5, if you are in this school, if you've gone through this school, you have a 20% chance of becoming the president of this country. Secondly, Your Excellency, allow me to state that I've received reports that some principals are not registering our candidates for examinations on account of outstanding school fees. Let me inform the country that examinations are paid for by the government. Therefore, all principals must make sure that all our candidates are registered for the 2026 examination without failure. If there is any school fees outstanding, that school fees is unconnected with the examinations. And if you buy any student from registration for their exams, we will take severe disciplinary action against you. Please take note. With those few remarks, Your Excellency, it's now my distinct honor to welcome our chief guest, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, to deliver his remarks. Can we all please be upstanding? Thank you very much, and God bless you. God bless Kapsabet High School. Asanteni sana.
Asanteni sana. Tafadhali tunaweza keti chini. Thank you very much. Wote wenzangu walio hapa, maaskofu wetu, wazazi mliofika na wanafunzi wote, hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Kapsabet hoye. Mko na base. Before I make my statement, and I'm truly proud to be in Kapsabet Boys today. But in our midst, we have my teacher, the man who admitted me to Kapsabet Boys High School 41 years ago. A great teacher. And the man who my history will not be complete if I don't recognize his contribution of giving me a chance here and also making it possible for those of us who are in this school then went through that education. Mr. Mark Singoe.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Very time of the year in 1985 as student number 5065 in Form 5 and became a resident of Cheruyot Dormitory, Solai House. Watu wa Solai mko wapi? Solai hoye. At the same time, fresh from completing my O-levels at Wareng High School, and I'm very proud that students from Wareng are also here. Where are you guys? Right there. Thank you very much. I walked through these gates carrying little more than hope, ambition, and a dream whose true meaning I did not yet fully understand. That was 41 years ago. Yet, standing here today, the same memories remain as vivid as though it all happened yesterday. I remember the classrooms. I remember Cheruyot Dormitory, cubicle number 5. The laboratories and the playground. I remember more specifically the school canteen. And you know what happens in the school canteen. Found the friendships, the discipline, and the dreams quietly taking shape in the hearts of young men who had no idea what the future held for them. Looking back today, I am reminded of the words of the late Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, who once said, "You can't connect," and I quote, "you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. You have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future." As I reflect on my own journey, I can say with complete certainty that many of the dots that shaped my life began connecting right here. They began in these classrooms, in the laboratories right here, and all these playing fields that you see. It is here that I learned the value of discipline, the importance of hard work, and the courage to dream beyond circumstances. Above all, it is here that I internalized the guiding principle that has defined this institution for a century, the powerful call contained in the school motto, "Strive to excel." Ladies and gentlemen, just a few days ago, I had the privilege of attending the centenary celebration of Alliance High School, which was founded in 1926. But as I reminded them on that occasion, before Alliance, there was Kapsabet High School. which was established a year earlier in 2025. This great institution, therefore, stands among the oldest centers of learning and academic excellence in our country, and it carries a remarkable distinction. Out of the 5 presidents who have led Kenya since independence, 2 were shaped within this very compound. But the story of Kapsabet is not only about presidents. It is also about thousands who passed through these gates, carrying dreams in their hearts and determination in their minds. They went on to become teachers, doctors, scientists, entrepreneurs, distinguished public servants, athletes, and leaders in many spheres. And when I look at the young men gathered here today, I have absolutely no doubt that the next chapter of this great story is already being written right here before our eyes. To the students here today, allow me to speak to you directly. Some of you may come from humble homes. Some of you may come from villages and towns whose names are not widely known. 41 years ago, I was exactly where you are today. Just like you, I carried dreams whose full meaning I did not yet understand. This school helped give those dreams direction. It will do the same for you. So I pray God. And why do I say this? Because I firmly believe that education is the greatest equalizer known to humankind. It is that very conviction that has guided our work in government right from the beginning. Since assuming office, we deliberately placed education at the center of our national transformation agenda. As I have stated on many occasions, no investment a nation makes is more powerful or more consequential than investing in education. That is why today, almost 30% of our national budget is invested in education, and we so proudly do. This is as intentional as it is deliberate. In just 3 years, our education budgetary allocation has grown by nearly 50%, from about 500 billion in 2022 to 702 billion this current financial year. Next year is going to move up by another 65 billion to 765 billion. One of the largest investments in our nation's history. We have successfully completed the transition, the competence-based education and training system, a reform measure designed to prepare our learners for the demands of a modern world. This year, the pioneer cohort joined grade 10 in senior school with an impressive 99% transition rate. I did say earlier that we haven't given up on the 1%. We're still pursuing them because they too may and must come and join their colleagues. At the same time, we are investing heavily in learning infrastructure, working together with our members of parliament, to which I am grateful. We have constructed 23,000 classrooms in the last 3 years, and we are constructing, as we talk, 1,600 laboratories in different schools across Kenya. Let me also say, equally important and strategic is the strength of our teaching workforce. Over the past 3 years, we have recruited 100,000 teachers. And before the end of this year, we will recruit another 16,000 teachers, fulfilling our commitment to close the teacher shortage of 116,000 that we inherited. This is the largest teacher recruitment drive in Kenya's history. In higher education, we have introduced the student-centered funding model, enabling students from especially disadvantaged backgrounds to access scholarships and loans covering up to 95% of their education costs. We have increased university capitation from 45 billion to 82 billion, while funding for scholarships and higher education loans board has risen from 17 billion to 41 billion this year, restoring stability in our public universities, many of which were on the verge of bankruptcy. Ladies and gentlemen, we may not know with certainty what the careers of the future will look like, or what new industries will emerge in the years ahead. But what we know for sure is that the education we are building today is designed to prepare our learners for exactly that kind of future. It is an education that nurtures creativity, curiosity, sparks and encourages innovation, and builds the resilience and adaptability needed to thrive in a rapidly changing world. Our goal is not merely to prepare students for the opportunities that exist today, but to equip them with the imagination, skills, and confidence to seize the opportunities of tomorrow, to create, to lead, and to design the future rather than simply to wait for it. It is said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. As I conclude, allow me to reiterate that the success of any institution is not defined merely by policy pronouncements or academic results. It will ultimately be judged by the opportunities they create, the enabling environment and infrastructure we build, and above all, by the character, the discipline, and the sense of responsibility we instill in those who pass through these institutions. For 100 years, Kapsabet High School has faithfully nurtured young men of integrity, purpose, and ambition, young men who understand that excellence is not an accident, but the product of commitment, perseverance, and character. Once again, I want to say to my alma mater, the Kapsabet High School, on this historic occasion, congratulations on 100 years, or as we celebrate the centenary milestone for our great institution. Let me say the following as I conclude. I have had the occasion to speak to the board and management of Kapsabet High School. They have bestowed on me the honor of becoming the patron of this school, though they did not ask for my opinion. But be that as it may, I take with great honor and a sense of responsibility the responsibility you have entrusted on my shoulders to be the patron of this great institution. And as a result, I want to promise that we are going to work together. We have done so before. We will continue to work together. As I don this uniform of Kapsabet boys with a lot of pride, I do so for all the children of Kenya, to confirm to them that the government of Kenya, their parents, and the society and nation of Kenya stands with all our children. It is our commitment to all our children that no child should be left behind. We understand full well that every child must get equal opportunity to learn. And that is the reason we must continue to invest in education. Education is not a cost to us. It is an investment to the nation as we invest in our children and invest in our future. We will continue to work with all the stakeholders to make sure that Kenya continues to be the country where our greatest asset is our human capital. And because our greatest asset is our human capital, investment in our greatest asset, that's our human capital, sharpening it, using education, training, knowledge acquisition, and research is going to continue to guide our investment in education. I am very proud to learn from the principal here that every year students from this great school, between 20 and 25 students, join Ivy League universities. Right from here in Kapsabet. That is a feat that is not easy to attain. And it gives us confidence that we are preparing the men and women that will have the knowledge, the skills, the expertise, and the talents to move our country to the next level. I am persuaded, beyond any reasonable doubt, that Kenya is going to be a great nation in our generation. We are going to move this country to the next level. And because it is our intention, it is our plan, it is our commitment, and it's our vision for us to move Kenya to the next level, the human capital, the men and women that will move this country to that future, we must make sure that we accumulate enough knowledge, we create new knowledge for us to take our country to the next level. And therefore, I want to confirm to you, as I confirm to the nation here, that we will continue to forge the future as one people. This school is a national school. I understand and I know that students from across Kenya are beneficiaries of the great history and tradition that has been established in Kapsabet High School. Let me complete my remarks by saying, when I was here, we didn't have the primary school. We didn't have the secondary school. We didn't have the ECD. I am very proud that the management of this school came up with the idea and actually actualized so that this school, under one registration, has an ECD, a primary school, a secondary school, and we are proudly part of this history. Waziri, I had many problems. I tried to persuade Lenana School to provide facilities for a primary school, and I had great difficulty. Finally, they agreed reluctantly. We now have a primary school in Lenana School. Waziri, let me persuade you. If you can go and persuade the Board of Management of Lenana to come and learn something from Kapsabet. Because the greatness of an institution is determined not by being exclusive, but by expanding the boundaries so that more people can benefit from the excellent history that every school is proud of. Maybe I will also ask you, Waziri, to go and speak to the management of Nairobi School. They have enough space to accommodate a primary school. Maybe the Mangu High School and many of the other schools, because there is a tremendous amount of benefit if we can get the success that is our national schools and all the other schools to expand to reach more and more children of the Republic of Kenya. Let me conclude my remarks by saying that I know we have 2,000 and a bit boys here. Yeah? It is my belief, now as patron, that this great tradition of excellence, of discipline, of integrity should be extended to more young men in the Republic of Kenya. And therefore, we have facilities in this school, but we need to expand them. And therefore, we are going to work together. I have agreed with the management here. Now that you made me patron, I am going to be making decisions. Of course, in consultation with the board. So I have consulted the board, and we have said we are going to delay by a bit the auditorium. We are instead going to build a science complex, because this institution is a great institution of STEM subjects. And because close to 60% of the admissions, Mwalimu, is that correct? Oh, the numbers have changed. 90%, I'm told, of the students here pursue STEM subjects. Therefore, the science complex is going to be a critical component to make sure that these men and women, these men especially, have a chance to pursue their STEM courses. Number two, we are going to build an extra 40 classrooms. Si mulisema nilifanya mambo huko Alliance? Ama? So, we're going to do an extra 40 classrooms. And we are also going to do for you another 1,000 capacity dormitory. Yeah? That way, we will open up more space for more children from this region and from the Republic of Kenya to partake of this great tradition of excellence that Kapsabet High School is known for. Therefore, we are going to work together with the board. I have already agreed with them on how we are going to roll out that particular program. Finally, we have Namgoi Secondary School, our neighbor. We have Namgoi. You know, we have some other friends of ours, especially the good people from Alliance and Lenana and Mangu. They sometimes enjoy the rest of us. They tell us we have come from bush schools. They even make it worse. They say some of us learned in schools that are only polling stations. I think they were talking about Namgoi. but Namgoi is a great institution. So I want to tell the good people from Namgoi, we are going to build for you another 10 classrooms. Yeah? And then I am told you have a problem with teachers. The teachers that are there in Kapsabet Boys here, I am told they are teachers, 20 teachers who are on board of management payroll. We will transition all the 20 teachers to be hired by TSC, both here and also in the neighboring school, Upper Namgoi, pia ndio tutembee pamoja. I know there are many other issues that we are going to attend to, but I want to leave it there for now, and just to assure you that our focus and our commitment and our determination to make sure that Kenya becomes a great nation is on sound footing, is unshakable, and we are not looking back. We are marching forward. Congratulations, Kapsabet. Congratulations, Nandi County. May God bless you. Asanteni sana.
A round of applause for you.